What's going on, everybody? JP here, our first live. Welcome back. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. I've been waiting to do some lives because I wanted to start off with something special. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this box here is definitely special. Today I got some Lucky Elk. I don't know if you guys have ever had Lucky Elk before. If you have, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm telling you, we can't really change the focus on my camera yet. That this is hot. This is where it's at, man. Once again, I only review federally legal THC and hemp-related products. No editing on this one. I love it. I love the style. This kind of really fits me anyway. I don't like to edit. I like to be free form, so this kind of thing. So we're going to get into some of this today. First off, Lucky Elf comes in an awesome package, man. It was fantastic. I opened it up. I looked at it. I was like, wow, this is going to be great. I got this on Friday. I was sick, so I haven't got into it yet. Last night, I was having a bad day. I wasn't feeling good, and I went up into my cooler, and I was just going to grab some rosins. That's what I've mostly been smoking to get me through this lung infection, and boy, did this not call my name. This live rosin garlic cookies put together by Lucky Elk and Keith over at Stay Fly Farms. Those genetics are fire. I don't know if you guys know. Tucker and Keith work together, and they've been bringing some really good products to the market. We're going to get this open. I know you want to see it. You guys know, you just want to see what's up. You don't care about what I have to say. You want to see the product. Man, the video, I'm going to do some reviews, and you're going to see a lot better look. It's really hard in live mode with this camera to get a really, really, really classic look on it. I'm interested to see what is put together right off the rip. The nose, man, the aroma and terpenes that these guys put together, the profiles are fantastic. Like every one of these products, I've opened them up. I'm not going to lie. Every one had a unique, diverse terpene profile. They were loud, they were clean, they were complex. The depth of product is unbelievable, like how much different the terpenes are and how rich and clean a living soil can give you an expression of a plant. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this might be the best pack I've ever got, just from the fact that everything in here was super consistent. Like everything on here, man, was fire. There wasn't a bad pack to be had. Right here, we got a little bit of Georgia Ply. This is his AAA. We're gonna see if I can get this pack open. No, I definitely gonna pull this out for you guys. We're gonna get a look at this. Oh, look at these buds. Look at how good they are. I know you can hear everybody stomping around upstairs in the house. Oh, fire genetics. Earthy, robust, little sweet. Stankiness, like this sucker is stanky. And we're talking super stank on the smell. I love it. I really enjoy it so far. I had a little bit of this. It got me where I needed to be. The smalls, super impressed. These smalls from Lucky Elf, they're killing it. We're talking about ice cream cake. Everybody knows ice cream cake. Everybody should know what it's like, what you're looking for in ice cream cake. And I'm definitely loving this ice cream cake. Oh, you can hear me in the background. All right, sorry about that. Let's fix up that technical difficulty so you guys don't have to hear any echoing or anything like that. And we'll get into this ice cream cake. I appreciate each and every one of you that's tuning in. Guys, hit me up. If you want to know anything, you want to know anything about this Lucky Elk, you just give me a holler. Oh, right off the rip. Sweet, stanky. The terpene expression is wonderful. Like really loud, really loud. It's definitely smalls. It's kind of hard to really see what's going on there, but I love it. Cure's good. Everything came out really good on the cure. I'm not used to my camera not focusing, so I apologize. But we're gonna rip some up. Let's get some into this. Let's see. I'll go ahead and hit this. See what it's like. Oh, the nose is just screaming. I mean, you got the cake, you got that sweetness, a little bit of nutty, spicy, like so spicy. I wish you could smell the terpenes. I mean, if you've had Lucky Oak, let me know, leave a comment. Obviously, first ever live. I appreciate you guys showing up. Appreciate you giving me a chance, seeing what it's about. Trying to figure out all the dynamics of this different situation. The strain, this is ice cream cake. This is going to be ice cream cake from Lucky Oak. This is their smalls, 7 grams. It's really nice. I was shocked. I was really shocked how good it was. Like, honestly, like these guys are doing it right. And Tucker's really cool, easy to talk to, easy to work with. I bought, this is my own dime, nothing given to me. Well, he did send me this on top, but I purchased all this just to see, what it was. Because I've heard a lot of good stuff, like a lot of cool things going on over there. And I'm going to tell you, the regenerative soil, living soil, what they're doing as a farmers is pretty cool, man. I was impressed. I'm telling you, this thing screams. Like, it's really terpy for, usually, you get a lot of these cult online vendors, you get the cult stuff, and it's just not terpy at all, or it comes in and it's a muted pack and it's really depressing. And I know this is a little more expensive, but dude, it's been worth my purchase. I can't really complain. I vape out of a ball vape, if you guys watch the videos. I know some of you have. So we're gonna hit it with the B0. We're gonna see. I smoked a little bit of this last night and it totally changed my mood. I was having a bad day, kind of stressed out, just pissed off. And I got into this and it was like, wow, this is so good. So obviously, I'm thrilled with my first experience. Have you guys ever had any? Lucky Oak? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm trying not to fanboy too much, but I'm ready to move in with Tucker. Let's get a hit. Oh, dude, it's so good. Like the terps scream, like they're very pronounced. You can tell like the cakiness, the sweet, the nut. I'm really impressed with the terpene profile so far. Like there hasn't been a miss. I smoked that Georgia pie last night. It was killer. For the price tag on these smalls, they're really nice, and I'm there, man. Like he's got cool stuff. You guys let me know what you want to see, what you want to review. It's just the two of you guys chilling with me. So if you want to see anything, I got all kinds. This is that rosin. This is the garlic cookies. Got garlic cookies. This is really hot. I think he said he used Stay Fly Farms. I checked out the genetics. They got some cool stuff on their website. I was actually really interested in some of the strains. There's like a chicken fried steak and a Kobe beef. Like, come on, I want to try that. I want to try to see, does it taste like chicken fried steak? I like earthy terps. Ooh, garlic. Terpy, like super terpy. And when I do the video, you'll get a much better look, and I'll whip it all up and we'll see kind of the consistency. I just got this out of the fridge, so it's still set up. A lot of times when these guys take pictures, they're gonna let it sit out and let that terps really start to kind of melt out, and then they whip it around and make the little ribbons. I'm gonna wait. I'll do that when we do the review. I'll probably burn some off too, but let's just some in the Carta, man. I can already feel the smalls were good. I mean, I'm not gonna say they were the most potent. It wasn't like rah on the effect right off the rip, but it's solid. Like I really like how solid the effect is. Like well balanced. It's ice cream cake all day. Everything I've had and tried has really been like a really good expression. Like none of it's mute. It's all cured well. It all smokes clean. You saw me take the hit. If you guys watched the last few videos, you know I'm coughing a lot. I've been choking out really hard, but that was smooth, that ice cream cake. All right, let's see. Let's get a little bit out here because that's what's awesome. I could just chitty chat all day. I like to ramble. I got them kitchen hands, so I try to wear gloves just so we get a better representation of what's up, and you guys don't got to look at my bruised, scarred, battered hands. Man. All right, I'm going to try to use OBS in the future. Maybe I'll get a 4K webcam and then run it off my PC. The phone's good, man, for videos. Like, iPhone's awesome when you just shoot videos. But trying to get, like, close-ups, this camera sucks in this setting just because it's alive. But we'll go ahead and rock it in. What you guys smoking on? What's your favorite strains? What do you guys like to dab? I love dabbing rosin. Flower rosin's awesome. Hash rosin is better. And we all, just because of the cleanliness of it. You know, when you take all that extra plant matter, chlorophyll, lipids, waxes out, you get a nice, right now on my Carta, let's see, I got 645 dabs on this atomizer. We're gonna rock it at about, let's do 380. I usually do a little higher, but I'm gonna do 380. I really wanna taste the flavor, see how it melts in this Carta. The beam laser is awesome. It will give me the best flavor out of everything. This little unit here is super cool. I mean, who doesn't like, 1, 2, 3, let's get it fired up. Who doesn't like watching that laser? It's pretty freaking cool that you can literally see the laser in there. All right, Carter's ready to go. We're gonna get 2 clicks. Don't want to bore you guys. Oh, we're gonna see how it hits. I've definitely been struggling with the lung infection, but I want to see. We're gonna see what's our temp. All right, we're at 380. Dude. Yo, that's wild how good this is. What? You guys, dude, Tucker. Okay, you were right. This is good, man. Let's see the bottom of the bowl. I'm still running 50 seconds. I'm gonna hit some more, and then we'll see what it looks like inside. See if it chazzed up, how it burnt up. Ooh. I went too hard that time. I apologize. Nobody wants to hear anybody call. Ooh. Really good, really complex flavors. Very smooth, nice. We're gonna see what the inside of the cup. Real clean. As you can see, super clean, nothing burnt up, just a little bit left on the bottom. We're gonna put a Q-tip on it. Let's get a Q-tip on it. I got my Deep Woods Q-tip holder. I love it. It's easy to put up here and get into that. I don't know. I like Deep Woods. A lot of people, it's mixed. It's mixed. You know, it's hit or miss whether you like Deep Woods or not. I did, you know, not to get off of Lucky Elk here, but I did talk to Jason today on Instagram for a few hours, just over some questions that I had, like, you know, about products, and then just general chatting, you know, to get to know them a little bit better and kind of suss them out. You know, that's what we do. We need to suss out these people, see what their knowledge is. And we kind of talked, you know, a little bit about different products, different reviewers, and we kind of were sussing each other out. And I did get some information on the sugar. So if you did watch that sugar video and you were wondering, if I had someone ask if it was isolate whip or BHO. He said his buddy that does the blasting of that product said it was a slow whipped BHO long purge. So that is what was told to me. And then, after chatting with him a while and, just having a nice conversation, I don't really see any reason for him to be bullshitting me. Like, I could show you the snaps. He told me right out he liked my videos. He felt like it was an honest. Some of the questions I've had have been, they're open and honest. And I told him right off the bat, like, I want some integrity. I want to really know, like, he's growing this himself. You're out there in Oklahoma, like, if, let's build it. Just a hint and something cool that I found out while talking through him. If you guys are a fan of this, he may be doing some R&D on some rosins. We chatted for quite a bit. He asked my opinion on like quality, market, just a lot of stuff. We talked about a lot of stuff. A lot of it, I'm not gonna reveal because that's that's between me and him. But we talked about R&D. We talked about how I would bring rosin to the market, how I would do things, and from what I tell, he wants to do it right. He understands like you got to put quality in. You can't come with a low grade product and expect to get a quality rosin. That excites me. It makes me intrigued that hopefully he's going to put together a really good product, and maybe I'll get a hold of some to test because I'm telling you, I love his stuff at his price point. This obviously is not his price point, totally different product. Lucky Elf killing it. But I'd love to try some rosin from Deep Woods if it's legit because, you can't fake it. If you know anything about rosin, you cannot give a BS quality rosin. I mean, you're just not going to do it. You're not going to sneak it through. It's going to express itself. And this is fire. Like terp all day, really terpy. Ice cream cake, wonderful terps, very complex. Probably some of the best quality I've had online yet. I've smoked a lot all over the country. If you know anything about me, you can get on Discord, hang out with me and some of the reviewers, some of these guys. You can hang out with Baked Asian Bean, Review Sesh, Jerry Juice, Levins, Space City Cannabis, Be Real, Wargasm. We got T Money, my new boy. You got to get on T Money. High substance. Like if you like my reviews, if you want to help me out, I want to try to get some of these new guys, these new opinions, these guys that haven't been bought by companies yet, and get them on some lives and get their opinion on what they think of some of the flower, that they get and purchase. Definitely need to check out Be Real. Let's support him, give him some subs, and we need to check out T Money, T Marshall over there at High Substance. I know I put a community note. You guys can check it. That's got a link to the newest video. I really like these guys. We chat a lot at Discord. We're open. You can come in. You can get into Discord. You can find the Juice Bar. You can find Space City Cannabis. You can find me in Cowboy server. Like, I sit in some of these servers, man. You can come interact, ask me questions. You can come tell me you think I'm full of shit. I don't think I am. But you can, or we can talk about it. I want to learn and grow. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Let's build a community of non-bullshit. Because there's a lot. I mean, I could put banners at the bottom of my screens and stuff, and I could shout out coupon codes all day long if that's what you want. But are you tuning in for that? Are you tuning in because I'm trying to, be real with you? I just like really smoking cannabis. Like, this is a wonderful plant. Takes care of my medical conditions. I don't shake as I spill it everywhere. Can't edit out. I love it. Can't edit these videos. That's the fun thing about live. We're just going to sit and talk. I'm going to chill out. I'm pretty laid back. I'm a chef by trade, so I have some very stressful days. After COVID, I lost my sense of taste and smell for over a year. Like I couldn't taste, everything tasted like an ashtray. Nothing had any smell. I could walk in, and you couldn't smell anything. Like I just couldn't smell anything for the longest time. But now it's come back over time. Let's try this. Let's see what hits in this. You guys want to see a beam? Let's see the beam labor. 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn it off. You can see I got some stuck to my fingers already. I apologize. Beam, you can hold it. It's going to change the temperature. Green's going to be low. Blue's going to be medium. And then, of course, we got the lovely white, and that's going to be high. Pretty cool unit, really compact. It shoots a laser. Once again, really hard to see. Down, there is a black target. It's like their wick. I'm not really sure what the material is. It comes either in a tank mode where you can put liquids, which this thing really shines on liquid. Like it's way better for liquid than concentrates. Concentrates are cool and they're fun, but the liquid is what's really gonna like give you the best clouds and the best expression of flavor. Pretty clean unit. Totally different experience than anything else I've had. If you're a flavor chaser, if you have lung issues and you want to dab, and I couldn't dab for the longest time. I've gone through a lot to get back to where I am now. But dabbing, when I torched and was trying to take all them big hot dabs, it just wasn't working for me. It doesn't it doesn't do it for me. One cool thing about this unit, they do have a little tool here, which is about the size that you need to make sure that you get everything in here. The two air pathways are right next to here. So if you actually get resin in there, you're going to block it up and you're not going to get a good toke. Another cool thing, no preheat. There's no wait time. Like when I fire this button, and we go ahead and fire this off in a second, and I'm going to see how I can get in it. So I'm going to try to hit it from like over here. When I fire it off, as I get resin everywhere from my gloves, it is going to immediately hit right there onto that resin that I just put in, and start instantly vaporizing it. So you got to be on it from the pull, like to really get the full effect and the full flavor. You got to be on the pull, and then you also got to not be afraid to light it. Just keep going, because it'll eventually kind of heat up the bottom, get some of the reclaim. But the reclaim in it is so clear that it doesn't taste like reclaim. It melts. Some of the side wax melts before it can, boom, because it is a fine energy. That's the big difference here. You're shooting a laser down the tube into the product. So let's see. I'm gonna take a hit. Let's see what the flavor is. This will be interesting if I can get up next to the camera. I let it turn off like an idiot. I don't want it on high. I want it low. So low, medium. All right. 1, 2, 3. I played around with it too much. Let's go. Wow, this thing is fucking so cool. Like, ooh. All right, so we'll see what happens here. So when I pull it out, you can see it just, boom, it popped right in the center, cooked off that little bit of concentrate, doesn't burn it, instantly vaporize, pure flavor. Doesn't put off huge clouds sometimes. It will later as, it heats up more and gets this chamber hotter. It'll start vaporizing more conventionally, and you'll pull a little bit more cloud. But the flavor that you can pull off this cool little unit for $200 is wild. I have a video up. I have a link. If you look down in my links, this is a product, that if you're going to do it, yeah, hit me up on it. I love it. It's a company. I got all kinds of cool little devices. The Nice Dreams is an essential oil fogger. That thing's wild. That's it's like the volcano of vaporizers, I call it. But for traveling, man, I took this through the airport, went through security. I threw my concentrate in with my medication, unlabeled, just a little black thing with some lip balm and some, other stuff. Went right through. They're not looking for that. They're looking for bombs and major players. They're not looking for my personal stash. And I took this to Atlanta on a trip with me. And, dude, 4 days everywhere. I had a lot of fun with it. Like, this unit's cool. It's really got me good. I'm like up. I'm like, woo. I need to stand up. I'm shaking a little bit. I apologize. That's just because I got me lifted. Like, the dab was good. That was better. I'm going to save. I'm going to hold on to this for a minute. I'm going to put the tool here. And just to kind of, we can compare quality if you guys want. You want to see, like, let's do. Where's the chart? Oh, there it is. I was smoking on it last night. I have a shelf right above. This here, what's this? This is your Phoenix Hasco. I picked this up from Baked. I haven't reviewed this on YouTube, but it's on Insta, and you can see the quality of this. It's almost the same. This is 2Gs of apricot Zittles. This is fire. 73 119. This is really fire. This is really fire, but very similar. I wish the zoom on this is better. I'll get a 4K camera for the computer. We'll get into like OBS and some software, and we'll get it where I can zoom in and out a lot better. YouTube and their basic software isn't really good, but yeah, that's a good view. Slow it in. I mean, very similar qualities. I really enjoy both. Both are top shelf for sure. There's a big difference between a 65 G rosin and $100 ounce of some BHO. I'll tell you that. Like, you can do that all day if that's your budget, man. Some people are like that. Some people are just on a budget. You don't have like a lot of time or a lot of extra discretionary cash to be, splashing around on high-end stuff. A lot of times, that's where we're stuck at. People smoke within their means. I know I did for the longest time. And then, I'm older through hard work. My means got better, and my smoke got a heck of a lot better at that point, right? And I'm sure that's going to happen for other people, but I wasn't dissatisfied with this. I can spend money here. All 3 packs rocked. You guys want to see some other stuff? We got some other cool stuff. Since we're just sitting here, this was cool. Got a little Crunch Berry. Got that Cali Trap Pack. Backpack Boys. Fire Farms. Doji Pack. We got that. This was pretty cool. I did a little Instagram on this. I haven't actually consumed it yet. We'll smoke that later when I feel good. I'm pretty lifted off that garlic cookies. You can hear my voice has dropped down. I'm kind of slowing down, just chilling out. I know the family wants me to come to dinner, but I'm chilling with you guys, and I'm just going to keep chiefing. I don't know how Space City does it. I love that man, dude. I know if you guys checked out his lives, like that dude, he can just smoke them hash holes all day long. Like, I would never want to take him on in a smoking competition at this current point. I couldn't now eat him in edibles either, because I think he's got that enzyme issue where your genetic enzyme inside your liver produces too much of a certain compound that destroys THC quicker. So then you don't really get the effects. We'll open up this little pack for you guys. Check it out. I really hate how small the screen is here, but we're working within our means today, within my budget. We got Crunch Berries, Doji Pack, Gaseous Clay, Billy Kimber, huh? I heard. What's that? Sweet Treat. This was pretty good. It was gas. The buds look nice. Price tag was a little steep. They wanted 60 an ounce. Your boy, I sported it. They only got me. You know what they got me, right? They got me on the box. Like, who doesn't want a collectible box on the shelf? They definitely got me on the box for sure. Ooh, nice little pack. It's hard to see when you're trying to do this all through the camera. You guys, these professional YouTubers got it going on. I give credit to anybody who spends time doing this. You could do it right, not make a bunch of mistakes, cuss, keep a clean product. Color is cool. Color's really good. I got another light I'm not using. I went with the real Supernatural light today. We can add a little, let's see what it looks like under a white light. This is what's cool about lives. I can go at my own pace. I can ramble for a while too. But no tricks here. You get to see how everything's done. Oh, get the LED lighting in there. It's just some color. Look at the color pop on that nug. It's pretty wild. Cali Trap Pack. Charging that extra $20 for I paid extra $20 for the box. That's how I feel. Let's be honest, right? Didn't you? Wouldn't you? You saw that up? They caught me. I went to the Steel City Cannabis convention here down in Pittsburgh. I met up with Eric Anshar. Met up with some Baked. Baked was really cool. Those guys were awesome. And we talked a bit. And I was like, what's the best of the best? And they were like, they pointed to this, and I was like, yeah, well, that's just because of the looks, but it's really good. And they let me open some and show me, and it was pretty fire, man. I haven't smoked it yet. I'm saving it. Save it for an occasion when I really want to try this, because I'm kind of sick, and I want the purest expression. Like, when I'm ill, I only smoke hash rosin. That's it. I'm not smoke. I don't try. That's why I didn't do videos for 2 weeks, because I didn't want to spoil that. We're gonna pop all this up here. I was shooting another video before I decided to go live, so I got it all nice set up there on the Lucky Oath. Really nice packaging, though. It was some of the best packaging I got. I like Shop Hello Mary. They sent me a nice little, written hand letter. That's pretty cool. We can go through some more packs if you guys want. I got a little bit more time. Let's go over what I got coming up for review. Let's do that. That might be cool. I got a little box over here full of stuff. So we got, coming up, we're going to end it with that. I got some Purple Push Pop Smalls. Boom, got that. That's that Shop Hello Mary. I got some Garlic Cane Smalls because you guys like budget stuff. So I got some more budget-friendly options. I know a lot of my viewers like budget. I got some Handcrafted Farmers still. We got that Crypto Chronic. That was from a few drops ago. I'm so behind that I'm not even current on what the drops are on the market. Dude, we got that Deep Woods White Chocolate. I'll open some of these up as we go, because I do have some of them open. That's that White Chocolate. Let's open a few up. All right, I'll take longer. You convinced me. Say no more. I'll hang out longer with you guys. Who needs a happy family, right? Who needs a wife that loves them? I don't. I just need cannabis. I got a wife that loves me. Every day she loves me. She doesn't judge me. She doesn't get mad at me. Oh, there's some Push Pop. Got Smalls. Purple Push Pop Smalls is coming out. Oh, worth it? All right, Jamal Vaughn, man. I appreciate you giving me a shout out, giving me that feedback. I like it. I haven't tried it yet, dude. I just opened them up and smell them, just to kind of see where my nose was and the aroma. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna say the 818 was good, but I mean it should be good, right? That's their flagship. If it wasn't good, then ooh, okay, yeah, that's got popping. It's popping on the nose. What'd you get? Oh, I like Dane Flamingo too, dude. His reviews are pretty cool, man. I like it. Dude, the Smalls for quality. Oh, look at that. We're going to get the ring. There's our first technical difficulty out of a live. Got to see my light ring. Ah, nice. So now it's real. Now you know it ain't no bullshit, right? What was I saying? I think the quality, though. I mean, look at their Smalls are pretty quality. You can't really... Dude, Cure's good. It's got the nose on the bag. It pops. It's not that... Man, I got so much shit. I know you guys have too, right? So much stuff that's just muted, and you're like, when you grind it, it gives you something, but like, it's really hard when a vendor sends me something and they're like, oh, he wasn't wrong. Yeah, I don't think he was wrong either. I haven't smoked it, but I can tell you off the nose, it smells really good. And usually, like, okay, so your nose is like that first terpene profile, right? It's that first chance you get to see what expression of the terpenes are. Now, when the bag's been closed, obviously with heat, you should get the loudest expression. Like the first time you open a pack in the mail, it should scream at you because the heat has cooked off and vaporized some of those terpenes, and it's already brought them out. Now, if it sat too long in a bag, it didn't have a Bolivia pack, it wasn't like stored well, all of it cooks off. So that's why you get it and it's mute. If it's mute in the bag, to me, honestly, if cannabis is mute in the bag, that means it might not actually have been that mute when it was cut and actually bought and purchased. It means it probably just was stored and handled piss poorly by the company that had it, right? Because you got to think about it. Like when you grind it, right, boom, you get that terpene expression again. All that smell starts coming back out. Well, that's because those terpenes that were trapped inside are being released. Okay, so that means when you open the bag and it's straight loud, it's going to be pretty high content of terps. I wish these guys did terpene profiles on bags. That's what I want. You want to wow me, like even Lucky Elk, Jason, Tucker, I know you guys are going to watch this. Shop Hello Mary, you guys want to wow me? Put your freaking terpene profiles on here. I'm a medical patient. I appreciate terpenes. And when I shopped medical, it was all based on terpene. Like if it didn't have over 2%, 2.5% terpenes, I didn't want it. Like this changed it for me. lemon cherry gelato sugars. I like lemon. Lemon's very popular, but you know, like terpene profiles are huge, man. I like THC content. Don't get me wrong. We all want to get like faded and popping on it, right? But I want it. I want to know. Okay, so that's the like. So we got that. So you got to see that, and you guys like this. So okay, so obviously I'll review this. Let's go into the review pile, right? That I'm going to do first because I got a lot. We'll go through it real quick. So let's put on the right side stuff I want to review first. Bam. Garlic cane. Let's smell this. You guys ever had this? Garlic's pretty cool. That GMO across. That's got good color to it. Once again, pops on the bag. Like it's got good nose. It's almost sweet. It's garlicky then sweet. That's kind of weird. It was different. I didn't expect that. Still not as good as this. I'm gonna tell you, like, man, like this Georgia pie and the peanut butter apricot. We'll definitely smell that and show you that in this Georgia pie too. All right, so what do you have? Handcrafted? Let's do handcrafted. All right. Look at that. You guys already getting together. Chronic handcrafted. You guys like handcrafted? Everybody's handcrafted, right? They sell out constantly. I got a couple drops. I got like 3. I usually just pick one. It's hard, man. I got so much to do and review that sometimes it sucks because now I can't just smoke when I want to smoke. Like when somebody sends you something, you kind of feel obligated. I don't feel obligated to fucking give them a good review. I will fucking shit on somebody. Like hopefully you guys know that. Like that modified grapes, the stems in it was bullshit. Like, yo, I want to work with, you know, like Wildflower, but I ain't trying to, you know, be paid by you. Cut me a check. We'll do a whole kind of different content, but that's not what we do here. I'm just sitting in my basement smoking. I got a good budget too. I run an online business outside of this, so it's good. That's pretty cool. All right, that's Cryptic Chronic. Not as loud on the nose. I like how like they list their terpenes as like 9% and it still smokes. And people are like, I can't believe it. Like, no, you just don't know shit about cannabis. Like if your terpene profiles rock, your percentages don't have to be that high for it to be like a solid smoke. We got what? Deep Woods White Chocolate. This was like what? That budget, more budget. There's some budget for you. This one was pretty good. Smokes like Gary Payton. If you like Gary Payton, this is that style. That coffee, toffee terpenes, earthy, spicy. This definitely hits like that. It's definitely not that runts, gassy, you know, fruity shit. This is earthy, like old school funk. If you like 90s style, like before things got bred differently. I'm getting a call for dinner, but we're gonna keep going. This one's wild. I like Gary Payton was good. I got some Sex Panther from Diesel Dispensary. Their budget, it was good. It was a little airy, stimmy. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. But the quality on it was good. I'm gonna reach out here. I'm gonna pull some more packs out. Let's see where that went. We got Glitter Bomb from Jay Grows. I got the LA Push Pop. I haven't done that. Hey, man, I appreciate that long stroke. I appreciate all you guys just chilling in here, man. Like, I'm doing it anyway. Just to be, you want to, I mean, I'll give you the origin story. In like my review session, Bean were there when it kind of happened. I got into it like everybody. I'm a medical patient. I ran around. I was paying too much. And I didn't have any selection. I'm 40 minutes to a dispo in my state. So I got my medical card, right? But it's 40 minutes for me to get to a dispensary. And then I got to pay all this money, and the selection's what they want to give me. And I was like, dude, there's got to be a better way. And if you look at it, I can pull out disco. Dude, look at that bud. Oh, okay. Okay, Jay Grows. That's a killer looking nug. I was spending too much money, but the selection, it was always the same shit. I couldn't really choose. And then, I started getting into, doing the research on the Farm Bill. And I've been a patient for years and years, like since the beginning of the medical program in Pennsylvania. I've been moderator for Facebook forums, with some of the big pages that help push. I know a lot of people in Harrisburg, that shit, but I was then and there. Now, I don't really have time for all that advocating and crap. But I still do a little bit of my videos here and there. You guys have seen that. Push Pop, that's a winner. This Glitter Bomb, man, I'm sure it's going to be good. Because, I heard like Hemptopia is a really cool Discord. A lot of guys over there, Haze for Days, also Hempinate Easy. Those two places, like you can get a lot of good drops. Like those guys know their stuff, and I think that's what I got into it for. Was I'm spending all this money, and it was costing me like way too much, and the variety. Now it was good. Don't get me wrong. I knew how to shop, and I know what good flour is. I've grown myself and stuff. Before I had children, and I do some mycology and stuff as well. Like before I had children, that all had to change. But I was spending way too much money, and this is what disappointed about this pack. Look at that. That's micros, man. Like it didn't say smalls or micros. They're really good, nice flour. But I went to do a video and I wanted to squish this, and I can't really squish that. I will future. I bought a 12-tonner. It's coming in, man. It'll be here next week. It's a desktop. So I'll have it right here, and we're gonna press Shuff live, so you guys can tell me what you want to see, and we'll press out some live flour and stuff. I got all the humidity stones. I started pulling all my gear out. I'll give you a live tour if you want at the end of this video, just to show you my setup, dox myself a little more. This was the only disappointing because Josh over at Jay Grows, all of his drops have been really good. I've heard a lot of great things about this packs, from this gentleman. Please just let me know if it's a small. Not because I think the quality was any. Don't get me wrong. Not shade on what I paid or anything. Like I'm not shading on this one because honestly, this is pretty solid for the price. I just wish it would have known that it was smalls. That way I would have just stuck with the bigger nugs and got more because I like doing, I like using my dually press. Like smalls suck on the press, especially when not using a bag. Now, if I had a bag and I'm hydrate this and I put it in a bag and I press it, no problem. I got no problem with smalls. But for kind of like what I do on the review side of it, it's easier when you get at least a 0.5 gram nug, like something. That way it gives a better look and feel. We got more. I got Maltese Tiger. This is from Greenbeard. They're Pennsylvania local. I think it's funny though, it's trap bag, but he grabbed this out of his own stash for me. He had a bunch up for sale at the show, and I was like, I'm like, nah, dude, let's go. What's really your best? What do you want represented? If I put this on YouTube, what do you want people to see about you? And I find people start going under the table and pulling out little Pelican boxes the whole time. That's what I did with baked. That's how I got that freaking apricot. I was like, they tried to give me some other stuff for $60. I was like, no, dude, go into your personal stash. You're going to be represented online. Don't give me no trash. And it kind of helps. I mean, you guys could do that too when you talk to people. It's a little trick, just because people want to tend to give you a better expression because they don't want to shit on what they got, right? Nobody wants to see it. Dude, this is a company I'm torn on because I've heard mixed reviews. They really like me on Snapchat or Instagram. It pressed weird. I haven't got really into it, but this is Snapdragon. I've heard, man, you know me, I'm truthful. I've heard good and bad. I've seen good and bad on Reddit and all that. I'm wondering what you guys do. If you know, man, literally right here in the comments now, if you know anything bad about them, let me know. I want to know if this is a company I should work with or not. Because I got a couple packs from them. I got some cherry sashimi that they sent me, but I don't know if it's somebody that, we should be doing business with, right? That's important, right? The ethnicity of, how you do it. This guy here, Tyler or Tucker, yo, I want to do business with him. I already told him, get me a room, let me move in, I'll get divorced. Because that's fire. I just, I don't know if I can afford his fire all the time. Hey, look, I even got these guys. We know it. We know, who these are. I put a contract in with them and then they ghosted me. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll send me some free product. I could be like Dank and Space City and get you guys codes and all that. But I'm gonna be straight from what I know. This Straight Lit, they used to do medical and it was fire. And then they stopped doing medical and now they do this THCA. And while their genetics are really good, I don't think you always get the best. I'm to tell you, they're using some synthetics now. It used to be organic, or at least claimed to be all organic. It's definitely got some scent in it now. There's a difference. If you really know what's down, I'm not saying it's not good. It's loud. It's got a good nose. Their structure is always on point. Their genetics are fire. You can grow their seeds at home any way you want, and you can get a killer product from Lit. What recently has been going on with them? I don't know, man. I haven't shopped a lot with them. I don't think this was as on point as it was before. Like, I feel like this was a little harsher. I felt like it had non-organic components in it. I know a vendor who talked to the CEO about doing business, and the CEO said they use some synthetic inputs now. I know that's industry wide. You know, like probably 90% of this probably doesn't all organic. These guys, living soil, regenerative farming, yeah, they're on it. These guys are indoor, you know, running big batches, like, you know, corporate weed. That's what this is, corporate weed. If you like corporate weed, it's good. It's good for corporate weed. I mean, $20, $25. Like, let's be honest, it's solid. And I'd say 90% of the time, it's solid. They're not bad packs. Occasionally they're not. I know some friends of mine used to be with them, and other reviewers aren't, you know, got mixed feelings on it. But that's everybody's opinion. That's what's good about this shit, man. Got rainbow belts or rainbow runs. I did this one. I got a little left. It wasn't bad either. It was but the same. I mean, you can look in the structure. I mean, everything's consistent. That's a big thing with them, is you're gonna get consistency out of it. It's hard for me now. I got a lot of money out. I've spent a lot, but it was fun. Cowboy was cool. Look, we got Cowboy too. This was good. Purple Milk. I haven't reviewed this. This is in the pack to review. I got too much. I got sick, and then I couldn't do reviews, and people started sending me stuff, and I was like, well, this is cool. I mean, I didn't ask for it. I was just hanging out in the server, and he asked for my information. Told me to send my information over. I did, and he sent me a big old pack of stuff because I made a purchase. I got some of his rosin, and straight up, I got the ice cream cake and the gushers from like a bunch of drops back. Like, that's back when he was using a different company, and they weren't as good. Like, I wasn't really super impressed. And I talked to him. I was like, dude, this shit melted in the mail. It looks kind of goopy. It's not really terpy. Like, I was like, it's not. I wasn't impressed. What he sent me this time, this white truffle rocks. I smoked this right before the airport. And this was out. I smoked it out of my Mighty. And all right, check out who. All right, Jamal, I'm gonna check it out. I have to go back read the comments. I know you guys are killing it now, talking back and forth. I'm just rambling. I'll ramble all night. But I smoked this right before I went into airport, and my wife was like, "Could you pick anything else that stank even more?" Like, holy shit. And she's laughing. She doesn't smoke at all. It's just cool. It's cool. I don't have to ever share my stash. That's on her. She misses out. She can pound a bottle of Bacardi, though. I'll tell you that. But usually doesn't because we have children. We're pretty responsible adults. Gotta be right, man. You gotta live right. Ooh, Flow Garden. We're going 47 minutes. Flow Garden. We got some Flow Garden. Which one's this? These guys hooked it up, like straight up. And they did it. My boy did too. And if you, I mean, order the sampler pack. You want to get hooked up into a full, order the sampler pack, dude. I don't know if it was an accident, but you can see it says 1 gram on the jar. But every one of these were packed. Now, they weren't exactly like 8s. One was like 3.8, one was 2 or 3.2, one was 3. It was just whatever they could cram in the jar. So, like, they crammed the sampler full, and you get 4 grams for $40. But I got a half ounce almost for $40. Like, you know, like, and it's Flow Garden. Like, dude, this stuff's quality. Like, these guys put out pretty solid stuff. It's a little more expensive. Obviously, it doesn't go as far on your budget, but it's quality. Let's see if I take the light away. Is it better? It's quality. Like, everything I've had is solid. Black Ice, Dante's Inferno. I love blue cheese. I'm a cheesehead. It was solid. Like, you couldn't beat it, man. Solid flex. This is fried ice cream. So, I got a lot more. We're 48 minutes. I know my wife's getting mad. What do you guys think of these guys? Like, veteran grown. Like, you ever had these before, veteran grown? These guys are cool. It's outdoor. You can smell it's terpy. It doesn't smell like fake terps. I've heard like spray pack fake terps before, but to me it's not. They smell like real like outdoor terps. Greenhouse, but real actual terps, not like that fake sugary candy crap. Ooh, oh, we got some here too. We got black tie. This is how far logged. This is how screwed I am right now. Like, when did smoking pot become a job? It's not, but it feels like it sometimes. This is Sunset Sherbet. I got this from these guys when I got the Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops was good. I wanted to try it. It was a Cannabis Cup winner, and I was like, dude, if it's like anything, you know, let's try your best. And these guys are a little expensive too, but you can get 20% off, man. Use that coupon code OnlyFire. Get you 20 on this one. That's not bad. Brings it down, but I don't know if I want to smoke that all day. I hope I don't come off like I sell too much. That's not what I'm at. There's no money in this for me. I'm just gonna smoke weed anyway. Ooh, Tropical Gelato, J Liddy. I got a sample pack. I bought a couple samples just because I wanted to see what everybody had in the market. It's not really good for a review, but it's good to smoke on just to see, because I bought a lot before I actually got into this. I think I was starting that story. So yeah, how I got into it. Yeah. So after spending too much money in the medical program, I went to THCA online and started doing it. And I bought a couple of packs and I wasn't really impressed. And every time I went on Reddit or I looked for like a review, everything was so mixed matched and there was just too much. That's Pink Zerts. Like once again, I said, like I ordered a gram sampler pack, 4 grams, and I got, boom, oh, I'm high now. That garlic cookie's got me rocking. I'm just chilling. I mean, I got these 2 huge nugs of Pink Zert. Who don't want Pink Zert? Like, Pink Zert's awesome, dude. Oh, man. I appreciate you guys chilling with me today. I got a lot. That's just a look at what we're going to bring in the future. And then once again, let me know. Like, you guys can always shout out and tell me what you like to see. I like pressing it. I just like hanging out. I like chilling and smoking. I spend a lot of time in Discord at night. Like if you're up all night and you're like, you want somebody to hang out with, come hang out with me in Discord. I'll chill with you, man. I'll talk to anybody. I'm pretty laid back. You can ask the people that like me and work with me or lie to my face and say they're my friends. You know, that happens a lot. I'm sure you guys experience that in life. So I think I have rambled quite enough this evening. Let's see, what's the tongue? You guys ever seen one of these? These are cool. I think it's plugged in. Nope. I got a little Ardent Nova decarber. It's pretty cool, man. Bam. You can slap concentrates in this sleeve, or you can do regular flower, and you just set it and forget it, hit it, and it has a chip in it that's supposed to like regulate. Apparently they did a bunch of testing, or at least they put up a bunch of testing that the units work good. I've never had a problem with it. It's real nice to hit it. The silicone does a pretty decent job of keeping the smell down on it. Let's see, I got that cleaned out. This is pretty cool. It's a cup base, goes on a Pica, and what it's going to do is going to give you a cup right here. You can fire it off, and you can clean your cups. So this cup was completely dirty before I went outside before this video. 2 minutes, cooked everything off, all of my stains, everything. I got this from Divine Tribe, not the base, it's just an Aegeus, but I got the cub. Goes with all my rebuildable cups. That's one of the cool features about their product. You know, the Tug, these guys all had that rebuildable coil. I like my Carta, man. Carta's cool. I had a Puffco back in the day. I like that, but it bit the graveyard after the warranty, and they didn't want to work with me, so I bought a Carta out of spite. That was a long time ago. Tug's pretty decent. I'm going to do a review of this. I have a gentleman that can get one overseas, but he can't get the other stuff he wants. It's not too dirty, but this is a pretty cool unit. Fill it with water right here. I like that it's all one piece. Most of the mess is going to hit right here into your shield. It's kind of sort of, I think it's an aluminum cap, and it has an O-ring, so it's nice. It kind of sticks in there when I'm traveling. It can sit in my backpack, and my carb cap's not going to go anywhere. Awesome. Tether would be pretty nice too. The unit itself, okay, this is where, to me, yeah, it's like $100, but if you invested another 50, this could have killed the Tug. The bomb, because you know the bomb has heat control. This doesn't. This is your standard issue, you know, green, blue, red, white. Everybody knows it, easy to use. The heat sets are pretty good. If you let it melt right, it did come with pearls too, which is really cool, but if you let it melt right, you can actually get some decent hits off of it. But this takes a lot of it takes a little more craft than I really liked out of a portable unit. But it's pretty durable. Like I mean, I'm not. It takes a beating, dude. Like the tug takes a beating. Coil is pretty cool. Like other than you busting your glass is going to be all this unit. You can drop it. I've dropped my dude. I got the original Crossing because I was cheap back in the day, and that thing's been through the war. And I mean, I've had that years. These are also rebuildable coils. That's pretty nice. So it brings the cost down on that a little bit. And I'm pretty sure if it's a little gooey. I don't want to get it, but if I flip that out, I can actually fit this XL cup in here. So it'll run this coil as well on this unit. So you can interswap to a whole bunch of coil size, cup sizes, some really cool stuff you can do with the tug. I'm going to say like Paul was really cool. He's easy to work with. He sent this over. I owe him a review and I want to apologize that I haven't really got it. I just got so much to do that sometimes I feel like it's hard to, get on things. So I will get a review of this done shortly just to give you guys more of a thing. But I just want to give a shout out from a man in UK who wanted to see a little more of it because you were interested in it. Your biggest thing is going to be this is going to get really dirty, but it's not hard. It's easier to clean because it is, having a bottomless banger style, you can just clean straight through. I mean, it's really easy to clean here. You get some buildup right here, and then obviously you're going to get buildup right down here in your shower head, or whatever cute little design that's supposed to be considered, your percolators, whatever terminology you want to use on that. You can see, though, that a lot of buildup in the cup. Like, you're going to get a lot more splatter, and it's going to be whole. If you go too quick on it, it'll pull, like, big chunks of resin. And that's a downside. And that, I think, is a product of not having precise temperature control. If you have a precise temperature control, you know when that perfect spot is, you can dial it in. With this, you kind of got to guess, and then each product's a little different. So then your heat levels, most guys will just run it on max and blast it. All right, man. I appreciate you guys chilling with me today. I kind of been on an hour. I didn't plan to. This was actually just a test of like the live to see what the camera and all look like. But since you guys came and chilled with me, I rambled on for way longer than I thought. If you like these, let me know, man. Let's see. Check out some of the comments. Oh, cannabis reviews, THC, lit been killing it. Yeah, lit's all over the place, man. I'll say that. I'm not saying Lit's a bad company at all. I just know that they can do better. That's what's killer, right? Because if you think that's good, I've seen better. Like when it was, but I paid 45, 50 bucks an eighth, They got away charging me a hell of a lot more money in the medical field. But Lit's a really good product. I appreciate you guys checking me out. We're going to start doing this more frequently. Like I said, I got the big dab press coming in. We always like to use the little mighty over there. If you guys are really interested, we got that. We're going to do that pressing. I got a bigger toner. We're going to give you a little short, just a little touch. I got the big 20 right there. And then now I got a desktop 12 toner coming with some plates. I'm going to get everything out. We're going to get my rehydrating some of this flour. I got so much flour now that there's no reason we don't start pressing it live. And I think that'll be cool. You guys can come hang out with me. Obviously, I can chit chat and just ramble. Like, that's one of my biggest qualities is just, talking. I can tell jokes. Got to keep it clean for YouTube, though. That's the big problem. I mean, I swore a few times today, and that's not, I want to try to get away from that because YouTube likes to, monitor my content really hard, and we don't need that. To everybody out there watches me, dude, much love from this big guy here. I appreciate everybody, man. You guys come in. You don't have to do this. You don't have to take time out of your day to sit here. You can be watching anybody's live and not chilling with me right now, but we're going to get back at this. This is cool. It's easy, and no edit, no cut. I can do that. I can talk. These pretty cool, these rebuildable atomizers. The fact that I chazed it and it was completely dirty and now it's beautiful again. I'm going to get that set up for some reviews tonight. Keep checking out. I'm going to keep bringing awesome content. You guys stay lifted. You know the deal. A million catchphrases that people use. One more big shout out. Tucker at Lucky Oak. I'm going to end it on this. I'm just going to say, I opened up a bunch of packs, right, and smelt them. I can open up all of that shit that I just showed y'all, man. I can open up all of it. And my boy had to beat this drop. I don't know if it's like this all the time. I don't know. Like, once I started talking to him and he saw my order and went and handpicked me a bunch of bags, I mean, that could have happened. That happens in the industry. I didn't go that route. I tried to place an order and I just asked him what his best stuff was. And he pointed me to this apricot. And then I chose this Georgia pie. You know, I chose that ice cream cake. Now, he could have gave me maybe the best flowers out of the bags, but you can't really fake that. We're going to close. I don't think I showed this apricot. This shit was wild. This might be something worth getting on. I haven't smoked it yet, so I can't tell you. But if it's as good as it smells, dude, it's loud. Fire genetics. Like, dude, Keith over there at Stay Fly, man, he's got it going on. I want to grow some. Hopefully my state's going to legalize this year. And as a medical patient, I will be able to start growing. And then we're going to get into grow logs, grow videos. I got tents. I got setups. And once we can do that legally, we're going to have fun. I do everything here federally legal. I do everything legal. I have my medical card. It helps me daily with my conditions. You can see it, like I shake a lot. I have some nerves that are pinched, but dude, this apricot is wildly fire. I went longer. This stuff, man, this is probably some of the primo. And I haven't smoked it yet, and I'm already raving about it, right? I want to save it for the review because I really want a true expression when I hit this. I want to know, like, I don't want to cheat it. I cheated the pie. I've smoked a lot of stuff before I review it because I want to know, man. I don't want to go in and I like to shoot without doing editing. And to do that, sometimes you need to know. I mean, yeah, people say, well, it's not a real reaction. But, dude, anybody can fake shit with editing and AI today. Like, dude, I tell you right now, man, I see guys just drop their whole video in AI and just let it edit all those cuts, all that fancy stuff. They're not really doing all that. The AI is doing that for them. And that's all cute. If you guys want that, you can leave some comments. I can do cuter shit. I can get fancy. I got all kinds of programs, AI related, but I try to keep it there. Just on my thumbnails. Try to keep it real. This stuff fire. Really fire. I'm definitely gonna spend some more money. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going to try to use my channel to score some more of this. I want more of this. And I haven't even smoked this, but I have this Georgia pie, crushed it. That's why we did the video. Crushed it. That was really good. Interesting flavor profile. But each were all unique. Like, not a three of these smell the same, look the same. You know, they all have unique profiles. They all each have different terpenes. They definitely represent, but they're all good. And you can just tell from the living soil, that's the difference. I think if you really know what you're doing as a grower, and I've grown medically before, so I mean, I'm not saying I know what I'm doing, but I've definitely grown. If you put love into it, if you care about what you're doing, it's expressed. If you're doing this for money, purely for money, you can produce something like this, but I don't think you would. But why? Why put yourself in a category where people have to spend the price that he's asking, like $240 a freaking ounce? $240 an ounce, a lot. That's a lot to ask. I can't say whether it's worth $240 an ounce. This, I'd pay $100 all day. I'd pay $100 for this all day after smoking it. I'd probably even be not upset at maybe like 120. I don't know what it goes for an ounce. I didn't pay that. I know I don't remember what I paid. It wasn't a lot for this. So I'm happy on this. This, I think, back in the day, before I had so many choices, I'd loved if this got passed me on a trap pack. If this got dropped off by my local plug, I'd have been happy, especially at that price point, like street price. I'd pay that for this. This was good too. We don't know about this yet. I can tell you this smells awesome, looks awesome. It's cured properly from handling it, has guice, but I'm waiting to press this and smoke this for a video, and then we can do it on a live. But I'm definitely I want that first initial reaction of if this is good. So I appreciate Tucker, man. Like I said, he sent me this, that's all. He gave me this complimentary because he wanted me to really try these genetics and get into what Stay Fly's got going on over there. And I appreciate that very much, sir. You were right. What we talked about, you are correct. Your shit's fire, dude. Shit was fire. There's other stuff out there. Don't think it's the only company, but I like the way they do it. I like their packaging. I like their motto. I like what they're about. I think that's pretty cool. It's just not about trapping packs. It definitely ain't no toy company. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just flip as much as possible. There's definitely a lot more going on with their regenerative farming, uh, living soil oil, knowing your practices, taking care of the environment around you, caring about, what you produce in your footprint. That's important. I mean, for sustainable farming and putting together quality product, that's awesome. And the fact that this is actually quality and they got some really nice genetics, I really want to try it. Like the site's down. I want to get on the site to look up some more stuff, but I saw like last night was like chicken fried steak, Kobe beef, I think B3 cross. I mean, come on, that's some wild stuff. There's going to be some really crazy stuff now that people are learning more about terpenes, how they interact, and maybe like if we can get some science down that's going to show people how you can influence different terpene profiles without adding let's say, obviously natural selection, terp hunting, you can pheno hunt and get these wild stuff. And that's what these guys do. They grow out, 100 plants and they hunt phenomes. And that's how we're getting some of this wild, awesome cannabis that's coming out, this THCA flower, these cool flavors. There's a lot of it. That's industry straight, like lit. Their stuff's pretty, dominant on the gelato and what they went through, but you can tell all their genetics lean a certain profile. It's cool, it's good, it's nice to smoke. I don't want to smoke it every day though. I think it's more like hypey candy, kind of flavor styles. I like more natural products. That's just me. You can tell when I hit this, I didn't cough my butt off. I'm not choked up. I'm not trying to sell it to you. Spend your money where you want. I don't care if you ever buy anything. Don't ever listen to me that. I'm just trying to be honest with you and give you guys some truth. Um, you know, my banana pie from Deep Woods was fire for that price point and that, and I want to work with Jason and I want to see his program grow. He's going to make some mistakes. He's made some mistakes in the past. He's told me he's made some mistakes that but he's learned from them. I'm sure Tucker didn't get here without making mistakes back when he was just a vegetable farmer. But when he took those practices, from being organic, from helping out his community, and he put it into this, you can tell it's in the medicine, man. This is medicine. This ain't. I mean, you can go get your rec program track pack. I can give you some stuff, and we can go cheaper, but this is what I want to smoke on. Like when I want quality, I'm there with that. That puts it up there for me. The rosin's fire. I got some Hello Mary rosin. We're gonna smoke that. I got more cowboy rosin. I'm gonna get into more rosins. I'm gonna press a bunch of this flower for rosin. Appreciate you guys checking me out. I'm out this time. I definitely don't have anything else to say. JP out.